Right, everybody, welcome to TechRed TV. This is your host Ali Rator, and today we're just going to show you how you guys can quickly make a header in WordPress Elementor. If you guys have any questions, just ping it in the chat, and we will be bringing this series from header, footer to hero sections to every single page in a separate tutorial, so you guys can look at it and see what's is going on, and you can design and develop your own website for your business, your project, or if you are a student, or even if you're working for a client. I hope this is going to help. I'm just going to check the stream to see if anybody has joined us. If not, then we'll just kick it off. Just as an overview, this is a very basic WordPress website. It's stripped down to the skeleton by default what you are going to install. All right, so now coming for the first thing, I'm just going to give you an overview of the WordPress once you've signed in. So at this time, my understanding is that you've already installed the WordPress on your hosting and you want to carry on. So the first thing we'll do is go to Appearance, Themes. So by default, you'll have 23, but I've just gone to Add Theme, search for Elementor, and install this Hello theme for Elementor. Once you've activated it, installed and activated it, then we'll go to the plugin section, install Elementor, and in this tutorial we'll be making the header with the use of Elementor Pro as well. You can purchase their subscription, or you can look around the internet to find if somebody's giving you a discounted price for this one. Currently, if you go to TechRed TV, go to visit website, you'll see a standard by default page which doesn't have any header or footer or this section. So I'm just going to design a standardized business header that you see all around, and then you guys can customize it as you want. I'm going to close the plugins and the themes one. So the first step is I'm going to show you we don't have any pages as well, so there is no home page at the moment, right? I'm just going to close this one. Coming to dashboard, so the first step you can do is go to Elementor template, under Elementor, and go to templates, go to theme builder, and right click and open a new window. You'll see all these sections. It will be locked if you have if you don't have Elementor Pro, so this is going to be locked. How you can make an Elementor header without Elementor Pro, I'll show it in the next tutorial. In this one, we're going to just make a header. At the moment, the website is just blank. So the first step you need to do is click header, and you'll see there is no template. I'm going to click add new. It's a very simple, a very quick process. You can do it in less than 5 minutes. So by default, it's going to give you these templates that you can choose from. But the issue is if you click insert, it's going to ask you to connect and sign into the Elementor library. You can do that and use that. But what we will do is we are going to create our own. So this is the structure. You can close it, right click and open the structure again. Click the plus button and either use Flexbox or Grid. We're going to go with the Flexbox, and our structure is going to be a logo and a menu on the right hand side. I'm going to click this grid of 2 columns. In this grid, I'm going to leave everything by default. We are looking for a boxed layout, and the by default width is set. The settings of this one by default is in the dashboard area, the settings section. So you can increase it to 1270, 1240, 1920, whatever you guys want. Now coming to this one, the first one, I'm going to click plus. The site logo, I don't use the site logo one. It's got a bit of issues. So use the image one to put the logo in. Now click this box for the column, or in the structure one, the container, and I'm going to give it let's say a 30% width, and the other one, same thing with the container, I'm going to give it a 70%. That's where our menu is going to come in. Click to upload the image. This one has been already uploaded, or you can click upload, select the image. This one is already in our media. Just click it, and I'm using PNG, but the recommended extension is WebP. You don't need to add a plugin to convert the images to WebP. It's better to convert the images into WebP and then upload it onto your website. The less plugins you use, the faster, the efficient, and more reliable your website is going to be for WordPress. I know there's this basic concept of people just installing a lot of plugins. That's not recommended. Now, if you look at the top, we've got our logo here. I'm going to click the column, and this is where the interesting section is. So I'm going to tell it to be vertically justified in the center and align it horizontally to the center as well. Gaps is the rows, any elements within the column. I'm going to put a gap of 0. Now on the right hand side, you have two options. One is that either you can use, if you look at menu, you have two options here. You've got WordPress menu. The WordPress menu is basically an automated section where it picks up the menu that you have added in appearance and menu here, but we don't have any menu at the moment. And the other one is menu kit. So this is basically the one that we create manually, right? This one will have a bit of issues, and I think it doesn't have the it doesn't have the burger menus to it. So how it's going to be is just like home, and you can use the icon from here, home, and insert. This is where your icons are going to be. And if I'm just going to duplicate this one to have what we normally have, just like the about section. So we have the services section. So it could be anything. We could have the gallery section, and we could have the blog section. So that's by default the options that a lot of you guys want. So again, with the contact one, you can go and change the envelope. For contact, for blog, I'm going to use newspaper. Yep, that's it. For gallery, let's see, picture or image. Yep. Oh yeah, this is fine. For services, the free one is a hammer. It doesn't have the gear one because I haven't installed the font awesome. And about is, I want to use a building for about. You guys can use anything you want. And coming back here, position is fine. Yep, the position is fine. I've just right aligned it. Going to the settings, I'm going to increase the distance between them and distance between the content. On hover, I'm just going to change the color to a bit of orange just to be similar to our, yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this is fine. And what you can do is transition view, hover animation. I'm going to say pop. So yep, this is fine, absolutely. And if you want to change the text, and you can play around with this typography. I like Roboto condensed. So the menus look pretty good. At the moment, you can't click it because we didn't put any link here. If you put a link, then this will become clickable. All right, now coming back to the row background, I'm just going to give it a little bit of off-white so it is a little presentable, and we know the difference between them. So what we can do is we can put a bit of top and bottom padding to give it a bit of a gap. And coming down to style, background, go to borders, box shadow, click it, and I'm just going to put in a bit of shadow. That's how. So the stylizing is up to you how you do it, and I'm going to make it a little less opaque. So 20, that is fine. So if we have a hero section, it's going to look like a prompt. Now you can see the menus at the top. Again, going to select the column. You can do it from the structure, right click. You can do right click structure, go to this column, and I have to tell it that it needs to be in the center and on the right, and there should not be any gap. That's how we have our menu right in the middle of this one. So once this is done, that's the most important part. You're going to click publish. So we have saved. This is the crucial part here. We're going to add a condition and tell the system that they include this header in the entire website. If you want to have multiple different headers on a website, what you can do is you can exclude the main header from the pages, or you can do settings here so you can use different multiple headers on different sections as per your requirement. So press save and close. It is saved. Now I'm going to go to the front page, refresh it, and you'll see that our header has actually come here. This is that easy. It won't take you guys more than 5 minutes to do this, and then you can design it. You can put call to action buttons. You can have the logo in the center, a menu on the right. So there is like endless possibilities of how you can design a header, but this gives you a basic idea how to structure it. You can put a line, put your social media icons on the top, and do something like that. So that's going to be the end of our tutorial. It's a short tutorial. I hope you guys have learned it. In the next tutorial, we will be working out every single section, like the footer, home page, hero section, about page, services, gallery, blog, contact page. So we'll make a full tutorial series so where you guys can design your own website, get the images in, what format is in, and that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like icon, follow for more, and you guys can support us by joining our Patreon as well. I'm your host Ali Rathor, guys. Take care and bye bye.